is the Severed Claw attached to Victory in Tides of Torment. So I didn't want to pump these out with aspiring champions because this is a unit that stands so completely apart in design, role, and usage that I really wanted to cover it on its own. But make no mistake, it's nice to slap on undivided text to make it even better. It is completely usable in the Monogod Tzeentch roster. I mean, it used to be pretty much do or die without it against Oxyotl with early Kairos, and that's how I fondly remember it. Chopping up nigh invulnerable feral Bastillodons I had no good options against besides. Recruit for 1500 gold and 375 upkeep, worth every penny and more. On Ultra they bring 16 entities and 9040 health, which is less than usual, but 1000 barrier hit points are not small at all. Armor is 120 but no shields naturally. Leadership is 90 in its eternal rank 9 state, speed 32 and charge speed 40 aren't terrible. Melee attack begins, so to speak, at 40 and is magical attack. That much would be true normally, but we'll soon see why this is deceptive. Attack interval 4 seconds is as standard, splash icon size medium, so bore boys on down, and max targets damaged by splash is 3. Melee defense comes at 52. Weapon strength of 90 is split base 30 and armor piercing 60, so twice as much armor bashing as not, with a bonus versus large of 30. Now, this is slightly more than Throg gets. It is only slightly less than Aranessa's starting figure. It turns melee attack 40 in pitched melee into melee attack 70 versus cavalry and large monsters, and weapon strength 90 shoots up to 120, 2/3 of which will be armor piercing. Charge bonus is 16 and mass is 600. Like the original unit, there is a basic encouragement aura and hide in forest. Quite unlike the original unit, there is charge defense versus large and charge reflection. In the redline skills, Chaos Vanguard at 3 pips would give plus 8 melee attack and plus 12% weapon strength. Legion of Doom would provide it a permanent rank 9 unit, armor plus 10, melee defense plus 5, and spell resistance plus 20%. That's for Mortal Lords generally, even for Tzeentch Monogod factions. For Kairos-style Tzeentch Demon Lords, Myriad Servants at 3 pips, covering an exhaustive list of mortal units, add speed plus 15%, melee attack plus 6, and charge bonus plus 8. Horrific Advancement would provide leadership plus 6, speed plus 10%, and missile resistance plus 15%, so this wasn't really meant as a good fit there, much as the unit is powerful and was once near essential. For the tech tree for Undivided Chaos, I'll refer back to the Aspiring Champions video. There's a lot of potential buffs. The Monogod Tzeentch tech tree shockingly has nothing that affects this unit because Aspiring Champions are not themselves part of the roster, even for sharing an armor buff with Chaos Warriors. We appreciate the help anyway. Die donos die. So how do we use the Severed Claw? This is the thing. You are hard-pressed to find a better unit in the entire game for closing a hole in the formation or a flank against impassable terrain and daring the enemy's cavalry and monsters to come at you. They are nimble enough that if no one wants to see them do double damage using charge reflection, and therefore striking elsewhere, the Severed Claw can pounce on the breach and crush it. They're hardy enough to survive an awful lot of combat, either through heavy armor, high defense, or both, and absolutely minimal babying will make them obscenely powerful as elite monster slayers. Against virtually any such opponent, they'll benefit more from means to muffle the enemy's attack strength or connectivity than increasing their own to hit chances because 70 is high enough in most circumstances. So it's actually very simple as these things go. That's okay. The consequence is that you're able to put a Savior Bacon RoR into armies that otherwise don't have such capability. And it's not as if the fact this is anti-armor is wasted against large, vast swaths of infantry in the game. The main practical drawbacks are the lack of 55% missile block chance compared to normal, and a little less health, but barrier hit points go down first regardless. Rarely do you get a unit so purely dedicated to cutting the big bad down to manageable size. Since it's not complicated, go out and do it more. Take care, and have fun turning ancient treatment into Altdorf Press novels.